episode of Sports With. Sports With. Sports With. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Sports With. I am so happy to speak to you guys today. You have no idea. You guys know how much I love the NBA playoffs. I'll tell you one other thing you might not know. How much I love giving. And today, I'm going to give you an education on Game 5 of the NBA playoffs in Round 1, the Indiana Pacers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, because some of you guys are just oblivious to what happened. And some of you guys are just haters on the one and only LeBron James. And it's utterly ridiculous. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I scroll up and down on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Nothing but jealousy, misunderstanding, and uneducated fans of the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, let me draw it out for you. Before I do that, let me just tell you this. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Indiana Pacers 98-95 in Game 5 of the NBA playoffs in Round 1 in Cleveland. Here's where it started. Less than 30 seconds to go. 26.8 to be exact. The play ends with LeBron James causing a turnover, supposedly. If you're facing the Cleveland Cavaliers basket, LeBron James has the basketball. He's on the baseline. Thaddeus Young is guarding him. He's driving the baseline. He's getting ready to pass or pump fake or something of that matter. He goes up. Thaddeus Young swipes down with his left hand. The ball hits the baseline, therefore it's out of bounds. The referees don't call it. The ball bounces back up. It hits the forearm of LeBron James. It bounces back down in the same exact spot. And it's called out of bounds, a turnover on LeBron James. Pacers basketball, timeout by the Indiana Pacers. Now, LeBron James didn't get this call. So the Pacers get the ball. Victor Oladipo drains out the clock. He drives to the basket. Yes, he goes up with his right and his left hand together. LeBron James grabs the right arm. Depot puts it up to the left. Hits the backboard. Immediately, LeBron James smacks the ball off the backboard to the left. Cleveland rebound. Timeout by LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now at this point, LeBron James has not whined. He has not complained about the play at all. 3 seconds left to go. LeBron James, the ball is inbounded to him. Beyond the three-point line, he pulls up. All net for a buzzer beater. The Cavaliers win, as I said before, 98-95. The Cleveland Cavaliers have a 3-2 lead in the series of Round 1 of the NBA playoffs in 2018. Similar to the game versus the Orlando Magic in Game 2. The Cleveland Cavaliers down 95-93. LeBron James, again, hits a 3-point buzzer beater for the win. Now, everybody has something negative to say. Oh, LeBron James goaltended. That's Pacers basket. It should be 97-95 Pacers. But nobody said anything about the previous play where LeBron James called for a turnover. Nobody says anything about that. But everybody whines about LeBron James and the goaltending. In the past and recently, in these last 5 games, oh, LeBron James whines too much. He cries about every call. He's not clutch. He can't hit free throws. Ladies and gentlemen, find something else to hate on. This is getting very embarrassing on your behalf. And you don't even notice it. I don't know what else to say. The Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James won this game fair and square. Goaltending or not, because the call was a makeup call, whether it was missed or not. The referees did the right job by not calling goaltending on LeBron James. Now let Kenny the Jet Smith tell it from TNT Network, the NBA analyst. The ball has to be above the rim for it to be a goaltending. Therefore, if the ball is below the rim or it's not all the way above the rim, it's not a goaltending. But either way, the referees did not make this call for a reason. Whether they missed it or was a makeup no call because of the previous play on LeBron James, 26.8 seconds to go. The choice was right. This game was won fair and square by LeBron James. Now, as I mentioned before, LeBron James, 15 of 15 from the free throw line. He's shooting a true 71% from the field in 5 games during this series. He made the clutch basket to give him the win. But you guys have so much to complain about. But when he does it, he hits all net for the game winner. You guys have to talk about how he doesn't make free throws. But when he does it, he made all 15. You guys won't mention that. But you revert to the goaltender. And you fail to include the play that is the reason that the Indiana Pacers even had possession. It's very sickening. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to blame somebody? Blame Victor Oladipo, the star of the team. I get why you don't like LeBron James. I kind of understand it, but at some point you have to give credit when credit is due. I at one point did not like LeBron James years ago. But you must recognize true greatness when it's here. Not 20 years down the line when he's retired. Victor Oladipo, 32 points in game 1 of this series, 22 points in game 2 of this series. He has not scored over 20 points since then. That's 3 games with less than 20 points. He came close. He had 18 in one of those last 3 games. But what does it matter? You're the star. I'll tell you why he's not getting it, though. Because the Cavs' game plan is very obvious here. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they double-team Victor Oladipo. Whether it's off the screen, whether it's an ISO and he's driving, they double him up. You know what they do? They force Sabonis to make a shot. They force Thaddeus Young to make a play. Or they force Bogdanovic to make a play. Or the point guard, Darren Collison. What this does is it forces Coach Nate McMillan to leave those guys in the game for an extended period of time. And who's on the floor when those guys are in the game? None other than LeBron James, who's getting them in foul trouble or forcing them to lay off because they have to be in the game because the star player, Victor Oladipo, who I really like since his Bloomington days with the Hoosiers, they're forcing him to go into a double team and pass the ball. So Bogdanovic has been the key guy here, him and Thaddeus Young. Last game was Sabonis, who made a big shot to make a 95 all. But what you need to realize is that Victor Oladipo has to be more aggressive. Now, do I think it'll get them to win? No. Cavs in 6 or 7. I don't care how you cut it. But if you want to blame somebody, blame Victor Oladipo, not LeBron James, who did everything right in Game 5. And you guys still find a way to shame his name. But hey, like I said, Cavs in 6 or 7. Thank you for watching another episode of Sports With.
To another episode of Sports With.